Think we are live. Let me get this pulled up real quick. Let's see, I'm announcing everything real quick. So GR says hello. What's up, GR? I don't know who that is. Y'all always like have. It's so funny because you guys will have a username on Minecraft, and then a username on Discord, and then a different username on PlayStation. Or not PlayStation. What am I saying? On a wait, Discord, Minecraft, and YouTube. And so it's like kind of hard to keep up with everyone. But all right. So today's stream, what do I have planned? I'm not even too sure. Being honest, I just kind of wing most of these streams. But I do kind of have an idea. Let me 1 second. Unga Dunga, that's what Cyber says. Get out of my way. Oh, hold on, I gotta respond to what he was saying. But yeah, so in today's stream, I do got an idea for what I'm gonna do. Why did it do PlayStation? It's not PlayStation. But in today's stream, I do want to show off some stuff, talk about some stuff, and also build some stuff. So in the last stream, as most of y'all know, we did this, right? This pattern. And even though this pattern is simple, I really liked how it turned out. I mean, I'm glad Deep Slate was added because this just looks amazing, And we kind of had a little port set up here. And then I thought, you know what? We need a bridge because I got an island over there and I want to do stuff with it. But, going on a boat, it's kind of annoying. So let me know, guys, how do you think this concept of a bridge looks? Now, sure, we can change up, maybe, make it slightly more detailed. Obviously, there would be these, cobblestone kind of walls going across it. I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't think it looks terrible. I think it's kind of mid. Like being honest, I'm really not that good of a builder. So I can admit when I know it, looks amazing or doesn't look amazing. This looks amazing. This is but I think it's doable. I think once the whole bridge is complete, it'll look kind of good. It's one of those things where you got to build the whole thing before it looks good. It's like if you're putting a couch together and you only got I can't even think if this analogy's not going anywhere. You only got the skeleton of the couch. It's like you can't see the vision till the whole thing's done. I've lost my ability to stand a long time. Chemo sucks, but it is good. Well, hey, I hope you get better, Cyber. All I do gotta say, though, is, I mean, from what you're describing, it should be over fairly soon. So yeah, I mean, just keep pushing, keep pushing. Definitely, I won't say don't give up, because that sounds a little dark, but, just keep going, and then, hey, you can tell your grandkids that, I gotta survive cancer, I survived wars. I don't know what wars you reference, but you can say you did it. Alright, so in the block palette, we have, it's mostly stone blocks, right? So we're gonna grab ourselves some stone, and, what was I gonna say? We're gonna grab ourselves some stone, but then we're also gonna need, I think, some cobblestone. I'm gonna have to check really how much we're gonna need. The TikTok wars, gosh, yeah. Those those YouTube shorts wars, those things, I kept up with the first one, but I don't even know what happened to it. I just stopped caring. About it, I don't know. Alright, so it's looking like we're gonna need mostly stone with just a hint of cobblestone. So let's go and get, I think we already had some cobblestone in the chest. Let's go grab it. And then I also got a plan. So I know, like, none of y'all knew or anything, but, my dog actually died, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And I mean, I was close to the dog, not, too close, whatchamacallit, it's sad, to see any pet go, but I'm like, you know what? I might as well build like an island and just have all of either people on the server, pets I've lost, anything I've lost, just have a gigantic graveyard of it. So I'm thinking of having a graveyard. We could have Chicken Dorito put there. We could have, any of my pets put there. We could have, like, just any, like, not momentum. I can't even think of the word. Just any memorabilia, essentially, of, anything or anyone we've lost on the server. And yeah, okay. I'm planning, I can show you the concept. It's basically going to be a stone island, which I have the entire island, made with stone and all that. And it's going to have a very tall mountain, like hundreds of blocks. Probably it's going to be like 200 or 300 blocks in the air. And you're going to have to climb the mountain to get to the top of it. Where is my boat? I don't know where. Peachy B says, yo, what's the server? I don't know what he means by what's the server, but this is a Bedrock War and Countries server right now. We are currently, it doesn't say there, but I'm pretty sure we're on season 11 right now. Yeah, this isn't a realm. It is an actual Bedrock server. We have it on Apex server hosting. I don't know if that's what you're asking, Clay. Yeah. You know what? I'll fly here. No, like what's the IP? So you got to be whitelisted to the server. So join our Discord server, and then from there just DM me your username. My name is at Leviathan Alt. I think I got a catfish profile picture on there. But yeah, Discord server is in the pinned comment. And yeah, just DM me your name. I'll add you to the whitelist. There should be a chat called How to Join, which has all of the instructions on it. So yeah, I'm thinking we got this. See, I'm not too sure how I'm liking this so far, but I'm thinking once this is tall, I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah, I am streaming. I haven't been streaming that long, though. But I'm thinking, like, every 50 blocks or something, we have this come in a block. So, like, for example, we have it, like, do that across the whole thing. So it doesn't look like it's just this solid, straight tower. And then at the very, very top, we just have, like, a smooth grass graveyard with everything on the server. So I'm not too sure. I mean, I could change up the block palette. I could, this is just something I kind of, was doing randomly late at night. Kind of got bored. But yeah, I need to grab my boat because I have had this boat since day one on the server. And, like, I don't want to lose this thing. So let me, cobblestone. Oh yeah, by the way, tell me when you've DM'd me because, like, I can get the notification, but, like, it'd probably help if you type it in the YouTube chat, because that's what I'm mainly looking at. Peachy B. Alright. So, what was I going to say? We're going to continue. We're not going to do that project. I'll do that later. Every time I put it in my browser, it doesn't go to the link. Is that, like, a problem with the link, or is that, like, a problem just with your browser? It doesn't go to the link. I mean, it's just a Discord link. I could get you a fresh link, if maybe that would help. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Yeah, I could try putting in a different link. Maybe? I mean, I'm not too sure. Wait, why did I just announce? Oh, wait, what? Okay, I meant to announce that I was streaming, not that. Okay, you'll see it in general chat. I did something dumb. Wait, copy. Hold on. Invite. And then. Wait, what? How do I edit the invite link? There we go. No, not copy link. What? Okay, not create event. What? I've done this like a million times. Discord must have changed their stupid, their like layout. I hate when they do this. Discord, they always do too much, in my opinion. They really do. Okay, I mean, I don't know if that's a different link. I mean, you could try that. I'm not too sure. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. What? Yeah, I'll take a little bit. All right. Yeah, so let's see. To get this road kind of like, not tunnel, but I guess you call it like a bridge, like a just bridge slash road-ish thing. Um, it's kind of like 40% stone, 40% this stone brick, and then like 20% wall. So let's see. I'm gonna grab our stone. So I think what we're gonna do first, right? What we're gonna do first, because this is just gonna be the easiest. We're gonna get the entire stone brick like path laid out. That's what we're gonna do first, because it makes the most sense, right? This is just like a 3-block wide kind of thing. Seabass says he's gonna hunt me down for timing him out for 5 minutes for saying yap yap yap. Your dog, dang, he didn't. I don't even think. No, I think actually that was stream delay. I think he said yap 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 before I even mentioned my dog dying. Like, I'm being honest. I don't even think. I don't even think he really like. I didn't even think he heard it. But I mean, I don't know. You got 3 devil fruits. You got fairly strong hockey. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing with hockey, and I was kind of discussing this on the last stream. Hockey is really powerful, but like, I feel like a lot of devil fruits can kind of just stalemate your hockey for the most part. Like, hockey is not at the point yet where it surpasses all devil fruits. I think it's roughly even slash it's kind of, like in a stalemate. Like, I don't know, if you walk up to Seabass and you got some devil fruit that, you're giving him blindness or you're, like making him fly or, whatever, just all kinds of crap. It's like, I cannot see Seabass really beating you, but I also can't see you dealing enough damage to Seabass to beat him. Like, that's just a stalemate situation. FaZe Gaming said, did you add me back? I don't even know who that is. I have to, like, this is what I mean. You all got a Minecraft username, a Discord username, and a YouTube username that are all different, so you're going to have to enlighten me on who the heck you are, because I don't even know. But yeah, alright. So, we're going to get this going. This is really not that long of a bridge, honestly. This island's not even really that far, but I think it would just kind of be fitting, considering we have a bridge going to that island. The other island is maybe a tad bit too far to put a bridge. Are you muted, or is it my thing? What do you mean, am I muted? I mean, am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. Like on Discord or on, I mean, I shouldn't be muted. I mean, I just checked my audio. It should be good. Yeah, I don't think I'm muted here. Hold on. I got some Alfredo real quick. I'm going to take a bite of it. Let's see. It's pretty good. I may take a break soon to give me some water. Did I? No, I just put my controller down and broke a piece of stone. Gosh dang it. That Alfredo is pretty good. So, I met someone recently, right, that I refuse to believe these people exist, right? So, there's people that genuinely do not like the taste of water, right? And, at first, I thought maybe it was like some conspiracy theory or whatever, like people that don't like, how can you not like water, right? They exist. They're real. They're living and breathing, like, on Earth, in our society. So, I don't know. I can't even understand how you don't like water, because, here's the thing. There's some things that they have what I would call a neutral flavor, right? And I'm gonna go further than water when I classify what a neutral flavor is. But a neutral flavor is like, it's either extremely mild or has like a flavor palette that is just not what you would describe as like unique, right? Like something like rice would be considered, I feel like, a neutral food, right? Something like water would be considered neutral food. I'd go as far as to say tomatoes, I think, would be considered a neutral food, right? Because, I mean, these things aren't like extremely flavorful. They have flavors, but the flavors aren't like smacking you in the face. They're things that are unique, right? Water has its own water taste. Yeah, no, people bring this up, but listen, there is people that just do not like water as a whole, water has a taste which is mainly affected by, like temperature, where you get it from. But for the most part, water has a neutral flavor. Like, for the most part, the flavor of water is just kind of neutral. It really doesn't have much of a taste, right? And if it does have, a pretty strong taste, it's like either spring water or, some other, water like that. I'm not too sure. But anyways, right? Anyways, it's like, I just don't understand how you can't not like a neutral flavor, because it's neutral. It's like the number 0. It's like you can't hate it, you can't love it. I don't even know. It's like it's just 0 is neutral, and it's the only neutral number because it represents nothing, right? And I think there is some foods that are like that. It's like they don't necessarily represent nothing, but they represent just like the middle, like a medium. There is some things I think that are flavorless. Right? There is some things that you could say are flavorless and aren't neutral, right? But I think neutral foods would be described as a broad range. So something that's like very common, like rice is common, right? Water is common. Tomatoes even are common. And also something that just has a very mild flavor. I could say, you give it to someone, no one's really going to hate it. It's like, you give someone a glass of water, they're not going to say, ew, that's yucky. It's like, and that's why I think these people are weird. It's like, come on, water? Really? I don't know. Levi, check DMs. I just hit level 126 on Fallout 76. Everyone that has, like, spoken to me about Fallout just said that, has told me that 76 is, like, the worst game. So, I'm not too sure. I mean, I can't really, speak on it because I haven't played much of the Fallout games, but what I can say is it does sound like a Seabass thing to play just the most L game and call it, like, amazing. Let's see, okay, 1, 2, okay, so it just kind of goes down. Let me see how I did this real quick. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, did I? Don't tell me. Don't tell me I did it. No! Or wait, no. Never mind. Hold on. I don't know. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I did a design thing wrong. I take it back. I think it's okay. Here, let me take another bite of Alfredo real quick. So, I'm going to read Seabass's little Fallout rant. Hold on. So, he says, everyone that you've told you about Fallout 76 hasn't played in 6 years. It's way better now. But of course, all you play is a block game. Well, see, that's actually not true. I play other games. But I will say, I don't, I'm not the type of person where I experiment an insane amount with games, right? Like, there's games I like, right? But there's some games that, I don't know, I just don't want to pay $60 to then not like a game or not get very much enjoyment out of it, which is why either games that are kind of like free or that are cheap or, stuff like that, I like those games more because then it's like there's a lower risk, right? There's a low risk, high reward. But with a game like, I don't know, I'll give you an example, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is, I'm not saying it's bad, but I just don't think a $60 game every year. Now, sure, everyone's going to flame me. Oh, Call of Duty games are different. Call of Duty games are different. Call of Duty games are different every year. I mean, you're basically making the same argument the FIFA players are making. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe they're changing up some stuff, right? If a game changes up graphics, in my eyes, that's not a good enough change. Like, you can't just repackage a $60 game and say you up the graphics. It's like, okay, that's a baseline. That's something you should have done already. Like, what did you actually do? Like, I think features and, the actual game matters a bit more than graphics. Like, I think, in my opinion, right, a game like Minecraft, I like Minecraft, but I really don't give a crap about the graphics. In most games, I really could care less about the graphics. but it's more so the features, the mechanics. How is the game functioning that I feel like I care about? That's just me. Right? I feel like a game like Call of Duty, its graphics get up, big whoop, whatever. Every game, every modern game should have its graphics up because technology is getting better and game developers are getting better at making better quality games. So that's already just like a baseline requirement right there. It's like you shouldn't be gloating around about, oh my god, the graphics are up. It's like they should have been up. Next question. Anyways, it's like that doesn't really mean anything in my book. Secondly, all right, $60 for a game that is very similar to the last game, that's just not practical. And for most Call of Duty games, in my experience, because I've bought and played, let's see, I didn't play Black Ops 3 that much. I played Black Ops 2. I played Cold War. Was it? Oh, I can't even remember. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. It was like the newer one, Modern Warfare, that came out. I didn't buy World War II, but I remember playing it with one of my friends. Like, I went over to his house or something and played World War II. And then obviously I played Warzone. But from what I can say, it's like, dude, I don't think these games should be costing 60, $70 every year. It's like that. It's a very similar package that they're kind of, putting it in. I think the sports games are worse about it, though. Sports games are definitely worse about it. But I don't know. Now, I don't even know where this rant was going, but from what I can say, Seabass, I don't know. I mean, you got Game Pass, so you kind of have a pass. Um, but maybe people aren't liking Fallout 76 because they paid full price for it and it was trash. But I don't know. From the games I've heard you talk about, like Ark, Fallout, there was something else you were playing that was kind of an L take. I'm not saying Ark is bad because I've seen some of the gameplay. And there was a while I actually wanted to get it because some of my friends were getting into it. I never really got Ark, and fact check me on this description because I'm not very well acquainted with Ark. But from what I could tell, it's Rust with dinosaurs. That's what I've been told. Rust with dinosaurs. I'm not too sure if that's an accurate description of it. Rust is not a terrible game, but it's just Rust. It's like, come on, you can do better than that. Fallout 76 doesn't have like the best modern graphics, but the community and story plus gameplay make it fun. Yeah. Wait. Can I build on this island? Oh, I'm not even looking at his message. Yes. Wait, which island is he? I need TP to him. Oh, yeah. No, I want people to build on this island, yeah. Because this island, like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this island. Make sure the builds are good, KG. Your last build was, like, borderline. It almost got torn down by the Homeowners Association. It wasn't really up to code. Let me take a bite of the Alfredo. Oh, man, this Alfredo is good. Yeah. So, back to what I was saying about games, though. Right? I think for the most part, the best games you're going to have, in my opinion, right? Are sandbox slash open world slash kind of like RPG games, right? I think those are the best. Now, yeah, that's my opinion, obviously. I mean, your taste could vary. But I just think, like, story games are, for the most part, invalid because of the price. It's like, I was watching my aunt play God of War, right? Because she's a big fan of God of War. Is that, yeah, God of War, Kratos? Yeah. She's a big fan of God of War. And, which one, your bridge is looking trash. Well, it's not done yet, okay? So it's probably why it's looking trash. But it's like, bro, she paid like $60 for God of War, and it's like, you're basically just like, okay, so you're following a story, right? Which already, that's fun, that's good. I'm not against that. But the story is just very, like, what's the word, like, linear, almost. It's like, okay, there's not, like, a lot of breathing room. You know, there's even an option on God of War where it's like, I don't want to play the game, I just want to watch the story. It's like, I think story games should just, for the most part, be kind of turned into just movies, or kind of what they did with Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix. Because it's like, I don't know, I mean, you can kind of grind on story games, but for the most part, not really. It's more so just like, I don't know, it's just too boxed in, for my liking. And a lot of them tend to be extremely, just on the expensive side. It's like, oh well, you might as well not get it. I love God of War. I got it for, yeah, no, if you get a game like God of War for free, it's amazing. I've even played some God of War when I'm going over to my aunt and uncle's house, but it's like, I like story games, but I don't really like how a lot of story games, obviously, yeah, I talk about cost because that's, game companies need to factor this in when they're making games. Cost, but also it's just like you paid $70 for something that could have just been adapted into a movie. It's an amazing story, don't get me wrong, but it's like you just paid for a $70 movie ticket, essentially. That's just the way I see it. Now, a story game, like, kind of like Pokemon, almost. Like, Pokemon's not really, like, too much of a story. People have even complained about it, but I mean, like, a grind-based, open-world, kind of RPG, game. It's like, I think those are amazing, right? Because with those games, you kind of have it all. I think, you're not completely boxed in. You get stronger as the game progresses. You can even, if you want to, choose to grind. Like, grinding is something that I think a lot of game companies are shying away from when they shouldn't. It adds a little bit more, like, dedication. I like it when a game has a grind to it. Yeah, story slash sandbox games. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying it like this, right, Rex? Game Pass has made it a lot easier for these games to, like, shine and everything, but it doesn't make any sense to just blow all this money on a game that you're only going to play for maybe tops like 10, 20 hours. That's just my opinion, right? Minecraft, I can zoom out right now. I got 4,662 hours on Minecraft, and tops, I have spent $60 on Minecraft. Maybe, buying it if I, like, lost the disc or something, or, maybe, like, buying other stuff. Like, I mean, that's, server stuff is different, but I'm just saying, like, Minecraft is a $20 game that I have probably close to 5,000 hours, probably more like 6,000 across all consoles. And it's like I've gotten all this enjoyment out of like what, some people make in just 1 hour of work. It's like you work, an hour, you get to play 5,000 hours of just, it's very versatile. A game that's versatile and adapts is a game that's nice. Now, God of War, I think, has a good story. I'm not even gonna lie, I think the fights are good, but it's a little too boxed in and closed in for me, It's like, I just don't really feel like I can kind of do my own thing. I don't know. But the Fallout grind is crazy. Hey, I bet it is, alright? But all I'm gonna say, Seabass, I just like hating on you, alright? It's just that simple. Dude, this is the one bad thing about underwater construction is it's like, it's not even the drowning part or anything. It's just these stupid, like, drowns and other stuff that get you right. It ain't even fish. You're trying to build, and you get these fish that are, like, swimming up across your block. Rex, I don't think you want to say that, Rex, considering what I've heard you say to people of that group. Anyways. So, yeah, we're going to finish this bridge, and then we'll go check in on what KG's doing. So, okay. Let me show y'all a build, right? Tell me if this build is an L or is just like, right? This is KG's build. I don't think it looks terrible. I am Mexican, you ape. I didn't even know you were. I thought you were like half Hispanic, half like Asian or something. Okay, so, whatchamacallit. I don't think the inside of this thing looks bad, right? From the inside, it looks okay, right? It has a good amount of lighting. It has, trapdoors. I know I'm saying that, it's kind of sad. But I just think the roof of this thing and the fact that like the block palette just kind of seems off on the exterior. I don't know. KG built this. I don't think it looks terrible. It was borderline tearing it down, but ultimately I decided against it because I was just like, he originally had this out of the smooth. Whoa, let me grab it. He originally had it made of these things. I can't even find it anymore. What? Polished deep. No, not poison. Polished. Okay, well, no, I don't want to take my helmet off. Where is it? Dude, am I like nuts? I think I'm going crazy. I'm going senile. Deep slate. Dude, where's the deep slate? I know it exists. I'm not crazy. Okay, this deep slate. That, it looked really ugly when it had this, right? But then I changed it to this and to the bricks. And I don't think it looks terrible with the bricks. I think the bricks kind of just make it look a teeny bit better. It's more acceptable. Man, this Alfredo is good. But I will say, I already ate something, so it's like I'm really stuffed. I'm committed to the bulk. Alright, anyways, enough of that. We need to finish our road. Our bridge. Rate Alfredo 0 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, right? There's things that are good, that are better than the Alfredo, but I think this is some pretty darn good Alfredo. You know, what I really like, I like shrimp Alfredo. This isn't shrimp Alfredo, but shrimp on anything tastes good. I don't understand how people can hate seafood. It's the same thing with like hating water. It's like you don't exist, or you've just never had good seafood. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that steak is amazing, right? Okay, you guys are gonna hear a very hot take come out of my mouth. Steak is good, right? But I just think steak is overrated, in my opinion, right? I know, yeah, that might spark a mob. Steak is a meat. For the most part, most people don't make a very good steak. That's just facts. Like, most people aren't making very top quality steak, right? Like, most steaks you will eat are going to be mid, right? It's like, okay, that's a decent steak, whatever, but seafood, even if you make bad seafood, it's like, my gosh, the seafood is still so good. It's like, you can make some seafood where it's like just bland shrimp and man, it's still good, right? But with steak, it's like I've had some steak where it's like eating through rubber. It's like I'm eating a tire as I'm trying to eat this steak. I mean, no offense to my parents, they're good cooks, but I've had some pretty tough to chew steaks in my lifetime. But with seafood, it's like I've never had a disappointing seafood meal. I've had times where, like, we've gotten some of the mixes and stuff wrong. Who is that? Oh, what is Rex doing in my country? Rex, what are you doing? Is he stuck? Bro, oh, he's got the riptide right now. I thought he was stuck for a second. If you catch and cook fish yourself, dude, I thought he was talking about beef for a second. I was thinking, like, what? Catch and cook a cow? Okay, now. Makes a little more sense. What is going on? KG Canuck. I don't have the bridge doing that. Why is it not doing that? Why is that? Is there such a thing as stone stairs? Am I just, like, stupid? There is stone stairs, okay. Totally not stealing, but you're broke and have nothing to steal, Lamau. What? Rex, you should not be fighting people in my country, alright? Yeah, all other seafoods are amazing. There is some, like, room for debate when you're talking about exotic seafoods like octopus and, just like other, like, scallops and stuff. I can see the argument for that, right? Where it's like, okay, for some people it could be a bit too freaky. But for the most part, when you're talking about base seafood, you could say, shrimp, lobster, crab, oysters, it's all amazing, right? Even crawfish, it's good. But I've just had too many disappointing steaks. I've had some really good steaks. But I think at the end of the day, like, it is just my opinion, but I think seafood does beat out steak. And then there's the debate of, like, not necessarily seafood, but I guess you could say, like, fish versus other stuff. I don't know. I think fish and chicken are tied, like, for the most part. Like, you could say, like, salmon can be cooked in a kind of seafood way. I think salmon are freshwater fish, but I think they can go in the salt. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. All right, but, you could say, like, salmon, catfish, all that. That stuff's pretty good. I think it's roughly tied with like a land animal meat. I don't know though. Like chicken is pretty good. It is also very common too. Which okay, so gosh, this is a lot of stone. Seems like almost all my building things have stone. Do you mind if I kind of advertise the server? Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean I encourage that. In fact. It'd be nice if we could, like, in the future, transform this whole thing into a wall. I should have actually done this, just had a gigantic seawall. Levi, can you add soul speed to my... Dude, do I really have to... Oh, wait. Wait, I thought you already... What? Is it too expensive? Is that the problem? So I'm actually thinking, guys. So as we know, we have different seasons of the server, right? So the seasons kind of dictate like which world we're on, or which like saga, I guess. So for example, we've had multiple seasons of the Poland world. Did he just hit me? What, dude? Dude, what is going on? I'm getting hit by a skeleton. Guys, look at this. What? Bro, is this bugged? Hello? Dude, what? Guys, skeletons hit you when they're underwater. What? That's wild. I didn't even know that was the case. Dude, I was like freaking out. Anyways, though. So yeah. So, I mean, we are now, I think, on season 11 of the server. Right? Or in Fortnite terms, chapter 2, season 1. Just kidding. Let me take a bite of the Alfredo again. Yeah, there was the Rocket server. That was a unique server in a bad way. But yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I'm thinking, right, for our next spin-off season, because we've had. See, how many spin-offs have we had? We had the Rocket server. We had the Wild West. We had the Afghan server. Or no, the Triforce server. We then had the Petrograd server, and then we've had this one. So in total, that makes 5 spin-off, 5 main. Right? So I think that's pretty good. For our next spin-off series, though, I'm thinking, hear me out, we do a super flat world. I don't know if a lot of y'all would mess with that, right? It would be a shorter spin-off. Like, it would actually be just like a mini spin-off series, right? But we would have super flat going. And then, what was I going to say? Yeah, we do the super flat, and we'd probably have it up for a few weeks. We would start one off with like a tree or something. We'd have like a shop with NPCs and stuff. I could get that set up. But here's the thing, right? I'm even tempted to stream a super flat world on the side because I really do like super flat survivals and skyblock and other stuff like that. Like that stuff is really cool, right? And so I think a super flat survival series would encourage would it'd be very neat, right? So I don't know. I don't know how we feel about that. Me personally, I want to do it. This server is definitely not over though. It is nowhere near being over. I think roughly we should stop at around 10,000 days, I'd say. So currently it's about a third of the way done, right? I think 10,000 days is a good stopping point. If we're at a point in 10,000 days where the server is still going strong, then we'll keep going. Because I mean, at the end of the day, there's no exact day counter which dictates when we switch. Um, but I mean, I do think 10,000 is a pretty good place to stop. And then after that, we're all going to be eager to go back to the Poland server. But I'm kind of wondering almost if we should, whatchamacallit, if we should just do another spin-off immediately after, if we should do the super flat. Like, it could be just like a 2-week thing or something. We could do like an anarchy super flat. That would be fun. We could have a border. I don't know if we should have a border. I actually think we should have a border on super flat because then it kind of narrows down what people can do. The next spin-off should be in the sky. That's what he said. That's funny. I don't even know how. Levi, I still need one hockey. What? One hockey for what? What's he want to buy? I don't even know. I need something to drink. I'm thirsty. Alright. We'll continue mining a teeny bit more. We need some stone. After I get this stone, I'm gonna go AFK like really quick and then probably get some water. Finish this Alfredo. Yeah. Hammy? He spent 5 hammy on it. What is... Oh, that's a spawner. That's a spider. No one wants that. Spider spawners are such a scam, I swear. It's like, I just don't understand. Skeletons drop bones. Bones can create bone meal. And, I think are fairly useful in some facets of the game, but, string just ain't it. I mean, you could, in theory, make wool out of it, but at that point, you might as well just set up a dedicated sheep farm. Also, I have not checked out the new update at all. I mean, I've seen it. Like, I actually spawned in, what is it called, the creaking or something dumb? Like, bro, he didn't even attack me. Like, that's the thing I was confused about. I summoned a creaking naturally, right, with all, like, wood and put the heart in the middle or, whatever. He didn't even attack me. Like, I was trying to get him to hit me. I was looking away. I was, like, doing everything. And this man just refused to attack. Yeah, I know, I looked away, and he just did not want to attack me. I turned the other direction, and I think I got hit one time, and it didn't even do any damage. It was such a letdown for a long time. What do you mean for a long time? Like, what's he just gonna stalk me for like 10 minutes and then finally decide to do like one heart? It's like, bro, these mobs just aren't it, dude. They suck. It's like they're really just too weak. The warden was like, Mojang listened to the community, and then they were just like, you know what? We're gonna make a mob that's too powerful. Let me finish this Alfredo off. Hold on. Dude, I was looking away for like a minute. He didn't attack me. Alright, I'm gonna go get me some water, guys. I'll be right back. Let me AFK in the house real quick. Alright, we back. Sorry, had to take a bathroom, water, and water break. Okay, so In Cheese is asking, why do we call it the Poland server if Poland is basically in ruins? I'll tell you why, right? Yeah, Poland right now, modern Poland, is kind of, in ruins, right? Like, modern Poland is not good, right? Um, but here's the thing. Poland, as a country, on the server, has the greatest legacy, I think, of any country that we've seen, right? I mean, Poland is, I think, still technically, I think it actually got dethroned near the end of the server as the largest country, right? Like, barely. But it has maintained the position for years as the largest country on the server. It has maintained the position for, the entire time Chicken Dorito was playing as the most powerful country on the server. Poland, fought when you're talking about when it was first formed, like throughout the entirety of Chicken Doritos' rule, Poland fought in almost every single war and won most of them too. That's the thing to keep in mind. Um, on top of this too, Poland, was the strongest country. At one point by far. That's the thing you got to consider. The quality of fighters was insane. We had an army. Here's what you got to keep in mind, right? You wished was feared in the server. You wished and Paj, right? And people roughly said that Paj and you wished were about on the same level, right? Paj, they said maybe was slightly better. It was like debated, right? But keep in mind, the Titans of today, in terms of PvP, this is Paj, you wished. There's another one. Cyberfire is pretty good at PvP as well too. But these are like the PvP Titans, right? I'm talking when I talk about this war. We had an army. It was me, Seabass, Alert Badge, which already, that's kind of the weak trio, whatever. We had a guy named BK Chaos, who was stronger than You Wished. We had You Wished in our army. We had, I think, a few other people as well, too. We had Rex, which, Rex, whatever. Rex is pretty trash. We had Lando. We even had Cyber at one point, right? That's the thing, we had a large army as well, too, right? Like, it wasn't like our army was small, right? This was a lot of people fighting. Chicken Dorito and one other guy defeated an army. I think the largest we had assembled was 6 or 7 people. Like, it was ridiculous. And you gotta understand, there is quite a bit of weak people in the army, but when you have 2 people that are on the level of You Wished, plus someone who's like a diet You Wished, like, Cyber, it's like, bro, Chicken Dorito is insanely good at the game, considering he won multiple battles fighting an uphill battle, essentially. So, yeah, that's just insane. And because of that, I think Poland deserves the respect being called the Poland server, because it is the server that was made by Poland, Am I the only, I'm the only decent on Hive PvP? Hive PvP? What? Was he brute forcing all of you, or did he just outsmart it? It was a mixture of both. In terms of raw PvP skill, I think he's pretty comparable to, I think, like, Slamurray. Like, him and Slamurray are roughly equivalent. When they fought, it was like, it could go either way. Like, when they started fighting, it was like, oh, brother, it wasn't good, right? But he had the brute force. He had, insane strength. He had, also, I feel like, really good stamina. Like, there's no stamina in Minecraft, but you can get kind of exhausted while you're fighting a war, like, mentally. It just didn't happen to him. Like, he could just keep going and going. And, on top of all of that, he was very smart, tactics-wise. Like, in a battle, he could function with a large army, with a small army, with a medium size. Like, he could work with any army he had. And, he himself was like a one-man army. It was ridiculous. And so, in most of the battles he won, he could even fight people that, we found out later were, like, hacking. But he could fight people that we considered better than him and still, for the most part, give them a run for their money or beat them. Let's see. What was he gonna say? When is the auction? I need the money and I want the fruit, Levi. I know I do the auction. I'm gonna do an announcement, and we're gonna have the auction like open for 24 hours. Um, and then the auction will close, and then we'll cash in the highest bid. That'll be the way it's gonna work. Okay. Now we gotta put these all on the road. I'll just do it like this, and then come back and do them all. I don't think I don't think somebody recounts because he was hacking. What? Because Chicken Dorito was hacking? No, Chicken Dorito wasn't hacking. I mean, okay. I can tell you this for certain, right? Chicken Dorito actually barely even was able to play on the server because he was playing on like an iMac or something. And I'm not saying like that's the reason he was that's like proof that he wasn't hacking, but he was like he had to like run Minecraft on like it was super weird how he played it. He had to like do some bypass or something. Doesn't Slummery hack? Yeah, I don't know if he's hacking anymore, but in Slummery's peak, Slummery did surpass Chicken Dorito, and it was pretty obvious he was hacking because I mean, you got to understand the strongest army in my opinion ever assembled at one point. We had like 8 people in an army is ridiculous, including Chicken Dorito. And Chicken Dorito got folded like a pancake. I mean, it was like Slummery was most definitely hacking. There was even one time I was on an Elytra, and he like hit me with his sword. You know how hard it is to hit someone on an Elytra while you're flying? It's ridiculous. He comboed me like 20 times. He's insane. So I don't like. I think it's gotten way harder to hack now, but I think in his prime, he was hacking. But in his I guess you could say pre-prime, I don't think he was. Like, I think modern day, he's not hacking. Originally, he wasn't hacking, but I think there was a period on the server where he just experimented on, with hacking, doing PvP hacks. KG Canuck. Let's see. Okay. And then we got to do the underneath of the bridge too. Crap, that's gonna suck doing that. I hope kind of hope my skywalk kicks in because I don't want to have to place blocks and all that. These plugins are actually pretty neat. I'm planning on adding some more in the future. I'm not too sure which ones we'll add, being honest. But I think we got a good system hockey and devil fruit wise set up. But I think that now whatchamacallit, Levi, I make a big house. Okay. I think now we're at a point where we should start adding more. Is free look allowed? No. If free look is spectator or like a form of spectator, no, that is definitely not allowed, dude. I swear, all these little nerdy PC players. Levi, is the lunar client allowed? Let me adjust my glasses. Tip my fedora. It's like, shut up. Play the game vanilla. Like I swear, the nerdiness is like infectious. It's like it's the cringe is just insane. It's like stop using your trash clients. Like play the game like a normal person. Play it like a Chad, Be a vanilla Chad. Don't be one of these nerdy lunar client users. Like a lunar client, who uses that? Maybe, but plugins in the main server. Yeah, we may do plugins in the main server. I mean, the only reason we really didn't do plugins in the main server is because it was kind of risky when you think about it. It's like we already had a good flow going with countries and, our economy and everything. And that's even on this server. I don't want to do insanely intensive plugins because I think it could kind of, you can mod the game so much to where the plugins just kind of oversaturate and kind of, they just don't make the game enjoyable. I think at a certain point, they either get too complex to where no one can figure it out and no one really can fully like utilize and exploit it, or they just kind of overhaul the game too much and it's like it's like you're not even playing Minecraft at that point, and I really don't want that. Yeah. Alright, let's see. It costs two. What does he mean, 2K? Chat, should I get a PC? Dude, PCs, I'm not saying they're a scam. They definitely are, amazing to have, but in my opinion, right? I think it depends on what kind of gamer you are, but most people really don't need a PC. I wouldn't recommend a PC to most people. Unless you're either A, you need it for like work, school, or, something of that sort, then get a PC. Even then, nah, don't get laptops are a big scam. Don't get laptops. That's for losers. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're gonna be like a more moderate, chill kind of gamer, for me, I really don't need a PC. I need a PC just for running a server, but not really for my gaming experiences. I don't know. Next person to talk in chat is muted for 10 seconds. Everything. Okay. Why didn't you get a One Piece add-on? Because the problem with add-ons, go to CurseForge, where most add-ons are, and I'll tell you the problem with most add-ons. They're either A, like trash, like a lot of add-ons, being honest, are just low quality. Like half of them, you'll download it, it'll say it's missing packs or whatever, you load it up, it's just like it's not even that good, half of them. B, they either add way too much, not One Piece plugins in particular, but I've just seen some plugins that they just do too much, and it's like I don't want that in the game. Um, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, like a One Piece plugin would. I don't think I saw one, but the ones that I might have seen just really weren't that good. A lot of plugins are either outdated, trash, or do way too much. That's just that's just it. Should have made this out of concrete, but then that'd look a little too modern. I should start selling concrete. I guess that's fair, but too much gives more things to do. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying too much is bad all the time, but you got to think about what, from a server owner perspective, and even from just, your average player. People are going to play the server regardless if it's vanilla or if it has some add-ons, right? But for the most part, everyone is coming to the game, coming to our server because of the vanilla game. Not necessarily because they want to play the vanilla game or whatever, but they are coming for the vanilla game at the end of the day, right? And so when we deviate from vanilla, we're risking either losing or kind of gaining, some people in a fan base almost. If that makes any sense, right? So it's like if you stray off the path of vanilla, it is almost kind of risky. Now the plugins we have are very vanilla. I mean, Sweeping Edge is already a Java thing, and we kind of just add some slight enchantment tweaks. I think we have something else going. I can't even remember what else is. Can I like check resource packs active? No. Okay, yeah, I forget. I think we have like one other one going. I'm not too sure. Um, but oh well, I don't know. Oh yeah, we have the pirate things going, which yeah, it's like very small, right? But when a plugin overhauls the game too much, it gets away, in my opinion, from the original like purpose of kind of why you're there. It's like if you have some like game and it's like adding 100 different variants of fairies and tigers and all that, it's like it changes the game so much. You're not even playing Minecraft anymore, and problem is, a lot of people, they're used to Minecraft. They like Minecraft. It's easier to just stay on the path of Minecraft. Deviating is risky. And some of these plugins I see are good, but it's like, I really also don't want to have to, like, relearn the game from scratch, kind of. While it does give you more things to do, also, the plugins that add too much, the problem with them is they add too much, but they don't add enough, if that makes any sense. They'll add, like, a ton of different random mobs, but like the mobs go down in like one hit and don't do crap. It's like they just add so much filler. Like so many mods just basically put useless filler crap in the game. It's like that's essentially what I think a lot of mods do, which or a lot of especially like Bedrock add-ons, which I don't like. I don't like the filleriness. It's like they got some like random entity or whatever. It's like I don't know. It's just what are you doing, Rex? Dude, get out of the way, I swear. What am I? Okay, I don't know if that's him. Yeah, I have my beef with plugins, I guess you could say, with some mods. Why do all my whispers show up on screen? Why do you get my whispers? Because I'm admin. Retard, what? You should buy 5 god apples off me for 5 hockey. That is ridiculously low. Like, ridiculously low. My gosh. 5 hockey? What on earth? Yeah, shut up. I know my controller's low battery. I swear, it almost feels like on PS5 the controller drains faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but dude, it's like it feels like I'm charging it all the time. Okay, so yeah, I go about it like that. Okay, there we go. I was thinking they need to add a, so I'll sell it to you for 1 mending and 1 unbreaking, Levi. No. My existence denies god apples. Yeah, it really does. I was actually thinking, so there was a plugin. There's 2 plugins I wanted to add, right? One was Indurite, right? And the other was a boat add-on. The problem? Indurite, like, sucks. It's not even better than Netherite, and the only thing that's, like, better slightly is the Indurite sword, so it's like, there's no point adding it. If something that is added does not surpass vanilla, in my opinion, it's worthless for me to have it on the server. Because it's the whole point. It's supposed to go beyond vanilla. But secondly was the boat add-on. It was something called like Mafui's boat add-on. I even joined his Discord. Dude, this plugin doesn't work, and it's like outdated. And the problem too is like I had to go to some website where apparently it is dated, but it almost looks like a virus site. It's like it's wanting me to watch some ad. It's sending me to these third-party sites, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll pass. Like, if your mod is not just downloadable straight from CurseForge, it's kind of already shady. But yeah, I mean, it's like this boat add-on. I downloaded what was the outdated version, and some outdated versions will work. That's the thing. Like, not all of the outdated versions just immediately don't work. But it didn't work. It was so painful. It was like missing so many stuff. So there's so much stuff. But it was an amazing looking boat add-on too. It was like you could basically create any structure you wanted and turn it into a boat. So we could have had some like crazy custom boats. It would have been nice. It would have fit the One Piece theme too, having boats. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that is the one. Okay. So I'm thinking, whatchamacallit, I don't know what to do after finishing this. There we go. Okay. So let's look at it now. Yeah, I actually don't think it looks terrible. I mean, I need to light it up, like add some lanterns and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. At least I don't think it does. Like, you know, there's a problem with bridges. You can't have the bridge just floating, but you also can't have a bridge that just looks like too bridgy. It's hard to even say. Dude, I got blinded again. Dang it, this guy. Alright, time for lanterns. Where should the lantern... Oh, we need to put the stone. The railing. The railing. Okay, I think the railing is going to just add a teeny bit more depth to it. They need to add stone walls. They don't have stone walls. That makes no sense. There's a lot of things in this game that don't make sense. Stone walls? Come on. Okay, now with stone walls, should we... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what would look better. Should we have the stone walls come up from here? Or should we just have them go straight across? Because straight across, I think looks good, but let me see real quick. Okay, I'm gonna do a teeny tiny experiment. Let's do this, and then let's look over here. Yeah, I just don't think this blends well. Okay, we'll do just this straight across. I think that looks slightly better. Stick to that. Nah. Let's see, what was he saying? What about my devil fruit? I can have the effects by staying on blocks. Oh, he's talking about his devil fruit. Yeah, I mean, okay, Cyberfire, in my opinion, has a pretty lethal combo, right? He has the Dragon fruit, which already is very overpowered. I mean, the Dragon fruit, in my okay, this may be a controversial take. I think it's the worst legendary devil fruit, kind of. I think for non PvP, I think it's amazing because it's a good utility devil fruit. I mean, you can fly on your Elytra, which no one else has, which already kind of puts you out of the game. But I just think in PvP, it's actually not the best. When you factor in hockey, when you factor in other devil fruits, it really just doesn't have the power, I think, necessary to beat the other devil fruits. That's just my opinion. Levi TP Rex to me. Okay. Um, yeah, I mean the whole shooting in crystals thing. Listen, in crystals are powerful, but when people got Prot 5, Resistance 3, and they have like all kinds of devil fruits and crap like that, it's like that just won't do much, So I do love the dragon fruit. I'm proud of how it turned out, but I don't think it is the strongest. Now, not to bash his fruit, that still is a legendary fruit. He also has the dark fruit, which has two abilities. He can give people darkness, or he can cancel any potion effect anyone has going at the moment. And then the dark fruit allows you to eat two other devil fruits. One originally, and then a second or a third if you awaken it. So you can eat the dark fruit and eat a second one, and if you want to eat a third, you have to awaken the dark fruit. Um, and then on top of that too, he has the poison fruit. I think that's a pretty good combo to have. He could alternatively get another legendary fruit. He could have like I really don't know. I think the Tremor fruit could suit him. I mean, he could make it seem like he's Blackbeard. He has the dark and Tremor fruit. Um, yeah, I actually think the Tremor would be a pretty good fit. Tremor, Dragon, and Dark. That would be a pretty good combo right there. Um, when we add the Teleport fruit, that might change things. Well, we do already have the Teleport fruit, the Op fruit. Did you pick up my trident? It's not looking like it. Oh, wait, I did. Oh, I did pick it. I mean, I think this was originally my trident. No, it's not. It's got Riptide 2. Mine had Riptide 3. Levi, what do you think would win the auction, 24 Aki? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, the auction is just... Are you the richest one betting on it? I mean, I don't know. Not too sure. All right. So in terms of lighting, we could either go the torch route or the lantern route. Lanterns most of the time look better. Most of the time. However, there may be an exception here. I'm not too sure. Wait. That looks a little too much. All right. I put up 15 god apples for the fruit. Ooh, that's rough. I mean, in my book, I have god apples valued. I'm gonna let KG pick the top, people doing it. I think I value god apples a little bit over hockey, though. Just saying, even though Cyber can negate them, I still would value them over hockey. 24 hockey. I just want to know if I won or not. I mean, I don't know. We haven't even announced the auction yet. What time is it? It's 7:11. Just like the gas station. Was that a gas station? Yeah. I don't think I've been to a 7-Eleven. I've heard a lot about it though. All right. Okay. So let me see. We'll do a torch lantern combination. We'll see which one looks better. Not a combination, just a test, and we'll see which one looks better. All right. So if I did torches, here's how I'd have it set up. I do torch there, torch there. Now I think it's simple. It's effective. It lights up the road really well. They kind of hang pretty good. Like I don't think the torches are in an awkward spot. But yeah, I think I think it looks good, right? Now if I did the lanterns on the other hand, I'd do that. I'd have two lanterns on the side. Now, I don't know. I actually think torches look a little better. In this case, surprisingly, because most of the times lanterns went out. I just think torches kind of slightly beat out the lanterns here because the lanterns just kind of are in an awkward spot. They're just kind of hanging. It's like they don't really know what to do with themselves. What is the TP Fruits token? I'm not even too sure yet. I mean, I haven't. No one has had the TP Fruit, with the token yet. I mean, it'll probably be like an Ender Pearl or Eye of Ender or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, when we get the Op fruit in, that'll be our last legendary Devil Fruit. That's going to be an overpowered fruit right there. So I've already kind of hinted at what it can do, but essentially it's going to allow you to either teleport to someone or teleport someone to you. Now, obviously, you have to be in a certain radius and it would teleport the closest player. But you could either teleport to someone, have someone be teleported to you, or swap places with another person. So that is going to be the abilities. I may add one more thing with mobs. Like you could teleport mobs or something, I'm not too sure. Those already are some, in my opinion, amazing effects to have, especially the swap effect. Because, I mean, in theory, the Op fruit guy could just throw himself in the water and then fling a Devil Fruit user in the water with the swap ability. I'm not too sure. But I think the Op fruit's going to be pretty neat. Bulk, just because you have a token doesn't make it valid. You need proof that it was from a valid kill. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing is that, listen, right? Because here's the thing. I will take tokens and yeah, I mean, I'll exchange it and, someone will lose their Devil Fruit. But I say I recommend you have proof because I'm just saying I don't want a situation popping up where someone is claiming, oh, those tokens are illegitimate, or oh, they're not from, something like that. Because I mean, I just don't want a situation. Yeah, but you had box for over a week or so. You had it for a while. You just spawn killed him, and I mean on top of that too, you were blackmailing poor Balk with these dang. You didn't really bro. Come on. Just let that go, Rex. It's not like you were hunting Rex Balk trying to eliminate his Devil Fruit. Riz, bro. What? Okay. I own him. That's okay. Alright, the bridge is now lit up. All we gotta do is finish this part. Which we could have one more kind of beam. Not beam, I guess you could say awning going over this. I don't know if awning's the right word either. It's a something. Wait, do we already got a crafting table? No. Alright. We set this up here, and then we have that. Rex is gonna cancel it. Bro, I don't know how Rex is gonna cancel me. Alright. Anyways, do that. I'm gonna absorb the ope. Why do you spell it like that? The ope fruit. Op. O-P. Op. Alright. And then we'll do another beam, I guess. Another awning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then, crap, I need stairs. Okay. That's how it's spelled. That's not how it's spelled. Op fruit, bro. Search it up. In English, it's op fruit. It's not ope. Bro, I swear, if you bring up this crap about it being actually in the sub, it's like, bro, if you watch the, just be quiet, bro. Don't even speak to me. If you're talking about the dang sub, I did this really wrong. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. I swear, ain't no one paying attention to the Japanese way of spelling. Bro, does it look like I speak Japanese? Exactly. I don't give a crap how they spell it. Just like how for the longest time, Yonko and Emperor confused me because I heard someone say, "Oh, the Yonkos," and then I heard someone say the Emperors. It's like, bro, they're the same thing. Don't call them Yonkos. Or you speak in Japanese. No, then stop calling them Yonkos. It's like that just confuses people. It's like we think of it as an emperor. right? Because I think Yonko means emperor or whatever. So stop using. I mean, it's like the same thing when they're like, talking about the what the people even say the gumu gumu fruit. It's like shut up. It's the gum gum fruit. That's what they call it in the sub. End of story. Stop talking to me. It's like you're one of these nerds. Actually, it's Yonko. Actually, it's gumu gumu. Just be quiet. You got no room to speak. Actually, my Totino's party pizza dealer told me, dude. Wasn't there a meme involving Tostitos pizza or Totino's? I don't remember that. I don't know. It's like kind of coming back to me. It's like I remember, but I can't remember. All right, there we go. We got a road set up here. Imagine not. What? I don't even want to know what that. Okay. How do you make an item locked? Bro, ain't no way this guy just did this, bro. Wait, I put up my shield and it blocked it. Okay. How do you? Yeah, you lock it. You put a lock on it. Yeah, loser. Can't fight back. What's the matter? What's the matter? Wham, wham, wham. Levi sent me to visit her. He's a tyrant. It's like, bro. Body green. What? Okay. Cyber, repent from your sins and don't call it the ope fruit, alright? Spell it right, Cyber. You want to. You want to say op fruit. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Whatchamacallit? All right. So let me do a nighttime view. All right. This is looking amazing. I'm liking this. Is there a gum gum fruit on this server? There's not a gum gum fruit because I don't know how we would even implement that. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. If you give me a free level up to my poison fruit, yeah, no. The freaky. So you mean the Rex fruit? The freaky fruit? Wait. Oh no, that sounded weird. What if? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, wait a dang minute. Wait a dang minute. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know usually when people say that, it's never an omen of anything good. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Well, okay, wait, that just looks really cursed. Okay, never mind. Scrap that idea. Wait, what do I even have going here right now? Yeah, that was a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea. Never mind. I was thinking like connect this all and make it look like one. What if I did this? Like what if I just make it what if I have it go all the way across and then do that? All the way across the thing. Okay, well yeah, that just looks really weird. Like from this angle it don't look bad. But yeah, that looks weird. I thought it might work, but nah, that just kind of that just kind of makes it look odd, I guess. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Oh well. All right. We tried. We failed. We move on. Okay. Well, I think we're getting to the point where we're close to ending stream, guys. I do got stuff to do, like watching One Piece. I'm actually close to being done. I'm on Egghead. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we got, quite a bit done. We finished this road, which I think is a good thing, bro. He's hitting me with his stupid Conquerors hockey, bro. Anyways. Yeah, weakness. Okay. Yeah, we finished this. I think this bridge looks good, and I think honestly I found a decent bridge design just for the future. I'm finding a lot of good designs, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I think this looks good. It is a bit tacky. I think it's level one. It's just weakness one. I think it is a bit tacky. We have this like fishing port thing right here, and then we got the bridge. It's like that's a bit tacky, but I mean, this thing was set up here first. We can always move it like to the side a little more, so it's not just like hugging the bridge. But yeah, I'm liking this. My country as a whole, I think, is it's coming along quite a bit, quite good. I think. It needs more lighting, which in a very, very developed country, you can just, kind of spam lights on the ground. Not like torches or anything, but you can do like, covered up with like moss carpets and stuff, which I may do that, but we also do have a ton of sand and a ton of this brown podzol, I think, so it makes it a little tough. Now, an island I want to build a bridge to is this island right here, and I want to build a bridge, and the first thing I do when I get here is immediately tear this down. Like, bro, this looks like a funnel. It is a funnel. It is. These used to be the way I built my old towers. So, like, I'm not even gonna lie. This is just me from the past. This was Broken Colt's building. It's terrible. So yeah, I do wanna get rid of this. Sometime in the future. But I think first bridging to this kind of cements my territory a bit more, and maybe put one more thing on this island. Now to this big island over here, I don't know. Send me some ideas for what I should do with it. I'm not entirely too sure what I should do with it. I think, being honest, like, I know KG's building something right now. Let's actually go take a look at it. It's rough, coarse, irritating, and gets. I can't even read what he said. Yeah, the chats are blocking it. Gets every. Oh, dude, I hate. Yeah, sand at the beach, yeah. Um, I'm getting Zabbies. Wish me good luck. Yeah, Zabbies. Yeah, Broken's build looks trash. I'm not even gonna lie. This house, it's a weird color palette. Like, I don't know. I'm just not messing with this roof. I really don't know. You gotta think about a real life roof, and you gotta think about the different roofs, right? Your roof is either like some weird European Japanese roof or whatever, it's made of something else, or it's got shingles or metal. Right? Shingles or metal. This is if it was like a different color, maybe, but the build itself actually does not look terrible. I don't hate this build. These paths gotta go though. Like we're gonna renovate these roads or whatever this is. Like this ain't it. It looks like a Sims house, bro. AG, ain't no way you just did that. Ain't no way I come into your house. We got dirt floors, bro. Fix this house, bro. At least put some stuff. Like you gotta at least put something inside the house. Like come on, it's just terrible. I don't know what this is looking like, but it's got good bones. It's got good bones. I need to find a good block for like almost a gravel trail because yeah, we could just use gravel. Let me look. What does gravel look like? It's just a path. Wait, actually, there's an easy way to do this. Slash fill 10, 10, 10, 10. Is it path? Grass path. Okay, grass underscore path. Wait, no. It'd be gravel. 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 Replace grass underscore path. There we go. And then we just change these to negatives. Alright. Gravel just looks more tacky. I can say, like, definitely looks way more tacky. But it's like, I do kind of, I don't know. It's like, I like it, but it doesn't look the best. Alright. Let's flip it around so that it's back to normal. Grass underscore path. Replace. Your message is blocking me, Cyber. Grass path. Replace gravel. The Japan paths are Trying to remember what the Japan paths looked like. Let me, yeah, dirt path. There we go. Man, I need to get better at path making and road making. That's the thing. That's a big building weakness of mine. Once I figure that out, like a really good path that I can kind of trademark, oh, it's going to look amazing. But yeah, this island as a whole, there's a lot of ideas for this island. This island, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, find a shape. It almost kind of looks like a seahorse. Wait, dude, that looks like a seahorse with a very long snout. I know I'm not the only one that sees this. Dude, yeah, it looks like a seahorse that's like trying to. Dang. I was building it in the server, but then oh yeah, when we switch servers. Well, when we come back, you can finish your Brazil castle or whatever. But I think in the meantime, if we go back to my paths that we have set up, I'm actually going to take off my boots so I can just kind of jump. Listen, I do love Skywalk, but I can see when Skywalk kind of gets annoying, just sometimes. Looks like a turkey leg. It kind of does look like a turkey leg. KG, since you're building on this island, what do you want to call it? Turkey Island or Seahorse Island? There is only one right answer. We fish. Alright. Yeah, I mean, my paths is just this deep slate kind of stuff, which doesn't look terrible, but it kind of just contrasts not the best with this sand, like bright sand. I'm not too sure. We'll fix our roads one day. What's your country name? My country name is Novgorod. Just read the signs, my guy. Need to get a new shield. Need to find one, but oh well. Alright. I will see you guys in the next stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you want to join the server, we got the Discord in the pinned comment. Just join the Discord. And then, verify, obviously, send me your name, all that, and I'll add you to the whitelist. But yeah, and, you know anyone that wants to join the server, it'd be nice. But don't forget to like and subscribe as well, too. I've been stuck on like 300 subscribers for a long time, and being honest, I haven't been that consistent, but I'm trying to hit 400, So, subscribe. Or else. It's alright. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.